might stop making.
Can't believe the regular season's done. Some of those games I can barely remember, but we did it. We made the playoffs. And tonight, I make my postseason debut. I wasn't sure I'd be here as a rookie, but I can't wait to see what this team can do. Like KG said, anything's possible. So let's go chase that title.
To a jam-packed arena here in Oklahoma City. The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're the #1 seed. They'll be tough to handle, no doubt about it.
And well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially, lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening, no. I mean, I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down. Well, I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to their advantage here.
Alex Hands, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Denver. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed Kapoor. Greek is out there with Will Barton.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Denver on D. Westbrook passes to Roberson. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Back to Westbrook, 18 feet out. Misses off the left iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
There's the pick. Freak kicks to Fareed. Passes it to Gallinari. Another 3 for Denver.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And here are the Thunder now. 4-point game. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
That's what I like. A nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Now here's Freak. Feeds to Gallinari. Now the pass to Freak. And again, Denver with the triple.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Outside Westbrook. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Durant with it. Out defended by Freak. Denver's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Finishes the break with a slam.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Here's Westbrook. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Shots good by Durant. Denver leading by 3. Here's Barton. Screen by Fareed. There's the screen. Lets a floater go, and that one's good. Barton's got his first points of the game.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Here's Roberson. It's Durant on the wing. Again, Durant missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Jokic, and it's Denver scoring again.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Roberson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Westbrook. Inside, shot clock at 6. Here's Cantor. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
He gives them a double-digit lead. And it's 8 points for Freak.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Chandler. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And here's Freak following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Freak dishes to Chandler. He kicks to Arthur. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Thunder in 4th.
I think this is one of the reasons this team is where they are right now. They are very opportunistic and aggressive, not just in causing turnovers, but in converting them.
And the second free throw, good. Westbrook with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 1:25 left here in the first quarter. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Oh, here's Freak. 8 points for him. And Chandler, here we go. And another miss by Denver. Thunder trailing by 6. And finished off by Westbrook.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Freak. Chandler outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cranes the three-pointer.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Arthur grabs the board. The Nuggets leading by 7. And it's Harris off the drive. Goes back up. And Freak with the layup. Freak's got 10.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Right side, Westbrook. High post try. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 6.
They better lock up on Westbrook or it could be trouble.
Now, Freak. Again, the Nuggets score.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
The scoring fast. Recently, we sat down with Freak to discuss his NBA future as a free agent this offseason.
Well, I'm not really focused on the future right now. You know, I'm just taking things one step at a time, believing it'll all work out in the end. But right now, I'm just focused on being the best teammate I could be.
You know, Clark, it sounds like he hasn't ruled out the possibility of exploring his options.
And I'd agree with you, Kevin, and nor should he. I mean, free agency is a big decision, but it's also a huge opportunity for any player. One of the greatest opportunities a player can have in his career, so I think it makes sense. And it's proven. You take your time, evaluate your options, and see where you think you might want to land.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Tanner is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Robertson is out there with Payne, and it's Waiters in at the small forward spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Chandler. He's got 6. That drops.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Waiters against Gallinari. Waiters passes to Canner. Rebound by the Nuggets. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers delivered quite the performance. He dropped in 24 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
These guys lit it up from downtown during the regular season. The 2K leaderboard. Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. And Denver also making a switch. Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Payne kicks to Waiters. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
Well, there you go. That's one team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Collison kicks to Waiters. There's a good screen to halt the run. Shot is good off the back rim and in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Freak passes to Jokic. Here's Barton. The shot is off, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. All by himself. Here's Payne. Finished off the break. Payne's got his first points in this one.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Kicks to Freak. Beyond the arc. And Cantor pulls it down.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Waiters gets a wide open look. And again, it's Oklahoma City. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Barton. Now, here is Gallinari. He dishes it to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Lets it go with a 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity. And, Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
A nice shot by Collison.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Enes Kanter. Durant comes in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Now here's Freak. 14 points for him. The feed to Nurkic. Shoots from 12. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there, Kevin.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Roberson, guarded by Harris. It's stolen by Arthur. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Harris with the ball. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Freak kicks to Arthur. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nurkic, and again it's Denver.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
To the paint. Here's Westbrook. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And here's Freak. And no good trying to get that one. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Nuggets lead by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just
Hey guys, listen up. We're right where we want to be, but we still got to stay focused. So let's go over some things. Our movement off the ball has been fantastic. All you need to do is look at our field goal percentage to see that. You can't shoot the ball as well as we have without good movement, and it has been very good. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. We've got a very clear job to do, and only one half to do it. This is playoff basketball. I want everything you got.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup.
Just absolute domination in this one. 14 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Denver leading by 14. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Faried at the 4. Freak is out there with Will Barton. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Faried with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, there's a reason, Greg, they've held on to this lead. I mean, being very cautious and controlled with their passing and execution offensively. Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Got a hand on it. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The dish to Barton. Faried, a screen on Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. From 10 feet out, and the jumper is good.
With that basket, that's now 8 of the last 10 points they've surrendered coming on fast breaks.
And they just look asleep out there in terms of transition, not showing nearly enough urgency in getting back.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. Freak passes to Jokic. And he finishes nicely on the way. 6 points for him.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Now here's Westbrook. Defense is right there. Dishes it to Cantor. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. He got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Jokic passes to Barton. To the inside. And the dunk by Faried.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man, because he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Now let's go to the 2K scoreboard. During the regular season, these point guards were the best rebounders at that position. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
And, well, rebounding isn't something you really think too much about with point guards, but he places a lot of emphasis on doing whatever it takes to contribute, even on the boards.
Yeah, in addition to the work he does on the perimeter, he's more than willing to get his nose in there and get his hands dirty in getting after rebounds and loose balls. And I think that's why so many folks around the league can't say enough good things about him.
He feeds it to Cantor. Again, Oklahoma City.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Chandler against Durant. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Gallinari. Again, the Nuggets score.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And Adams kicks to Payne. Swiped it away. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And Chandler throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Durant against Chandler. And Durant gets it to go.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
1:29 left in the third quarter. Freak dishes to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Laverne. Here's Freak. Tries again. Shot's good by Laverne. Laverne's got his second basket of the game.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Durant kicks to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The shot's good from Cantor.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
To the middle, stolen by Cantor. It's tipped. Payne in the post. Gallinari covering. Payne kicks to Adams. Outside Durant. Cantor sets the pick for Durant. 6 to shoot. Back to Adams. Feeds to Payne. Again, Oklahoma City. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now, Freak. 14 points for him. Got it up. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Thunder trailing by 18. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Here's Freak. There's a screen. Clock at 6. On the wing, Harris. Now the pass to Freak. From deep three-point range. Shot is no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Now here's Durant. It's Westbrook with the drive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Screen by Faried.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Harris outside. Pass to Jokic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Steven Adams. That's his first personal foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for 2.
That one is no good. Thunder trailing by 17. Outside Westbrook. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is on Arthur.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Well, Westbrook has been great. 13 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Freak, and that one is stuffed right through.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Here's the screen, and here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Freak with the ball. The shot's good from Faried.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Good. And that's 15 points for Russell Westbrook.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Screen by Faried.
Sticking too much.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook. Jokic passes to Arthur. 5 to shoot. That is good.
Freak.
And that's 18 points for Freak.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Outside Durant from outside the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Good D by Westbrook.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
He kicks it to Durant. Westbrook drives in. Durant dishes to Ibaka. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Denver leading by 17. And here's Freak. Kicks to Arthur. Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. For the 3. They get it back. Faried laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the final quarter. Freak passes to Fareed. Harris outside. He dishes it to Freak. From 20 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good.
Stop me.
Freak's got 20 points.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Nuggets.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
So you said it all there, Kevin. They were... lethal from behind the arc.
Just a quality win.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA.
I know money isn't everything to you, Freak, and I find it hard to say this, but I've grown to respect that in you. You're a man of conviction. But it's my responsibility to point out the consequences of that way of thinking. Now, for you, winning is everything, but winning isn't something you could do alone. It requires excellent, or at the very least, competent coaching, contributing teammates, and, God willing, good health. And we all know that's not a guarantee. Now, the reality is you're not in control of any of those other factors, but if you, as the star player, fail to win and deliver a championship, you will be held responsible. You will be scapegoated, you will be villainized, and you will be punished accordingly. So when you say to me that as a free agent, all you care about is being in the best position to win, I understand what you mean. But again, that's not only up to you. Now, I'm going to call my guy at Apollo Jets. I'm going to get us a private plane for this tour. I promise you're going to love the free agency experience. Now, your relationship with Vic has unfortunately cost us in some of these negotiations. We had 10 teams interested. We now only have 3. But thankfully, you wised up when it came to Vic. Have you been in contact with Vic? Yo, Freak, look at me.
He still has one of my cars, Dom.
What did I tell you about the L word?
The L word? What is...
Loyalty. I don't know what kind of hold this Vic has over you, but it makes me scared. You're a free agent for the first time in your career, and the only person you need to be loyal to is you. You need to be an FOF. You need to be a friend of Freak. Let's forget about winning without appropriate compensation and loyalty that hasn't been earned and isn't deserved. This is a tough business, Freak. We need to be tougher. Come on.
CC?
Whew, Lord Jesus, I was about to blow a gasket. Okay, Freak. Now, there are very few options on the table, and I want you to explore them all before making your final decision. Whatever you decide, it needs to be an informed decision, not an emotional one. The larger the market, the greater resources at your disposal and exposure for you. But if you don't allocate these resources properly, then it's just a big spotlight on you as you lose.
Well, thank you kindly, big sis.
She's right, Freak.
Thanks, Don.
Absolutely. Team Freak. That's what we're about.
Oh, whoa, I don't know if I like this.
What?
Dom and CC high-fiving like that?
I mean, yeah, why you got so certain I'm gonna lose?
Whoa. No one thinks you're going to lose, Freak.
You guys sure sound like it.
We just want you to select a franchise that has great coaching, super talent, exposure, but most importantly, a ton of cap space. If the team doesn't win and you're to blame, at least you won't be broke, capiche?
Capiche.
Also, you should make sure it's somewhere you want to raise a family, but no pressure.
Well, you guys have made this decision so much easier.
What did Mom and Dad say?
You know what they said. I mean, but honestly, I'm torn. I've heard and listened to what you've all had to say. Don't take this the wrong way. There's just one person I haven't heard from, and that's Vic.
Oh, Lord, help us.
Yo, Vic, where you at? I've been trying to call you, man. Hit me back.
You know him. He's probably somewhere too loud to hear his phone.
I don't know. I think Vic's actually upset with me.
All right.
All right. Hello. Okay, well, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today. I especially like to thank God, my Lord and Savior, my family, my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti, twin sister and manager, Cece, my lady. Thank you guys for all your support. I'd also like to thank all the fans, and all the people out there who consider themselves an FOF, a friend of Freak. My free agency has been nothing short of amazing. And frankly, it has been a dream come true. But like most dreams, the reality is very different from what I imagined. Though I wouldn't change a thing about this period and the time I spent in the NBA, I can honestly say that nothing has been more gratifying and more difficult than choosing where to play next year. I sought the wise counsel of my loved ones. Nothing puts me at ease more than knowing that regardless of my decision, you guys will be there for me no matter what. Now, there are so many wonderful teams in the league, each filled with stellar talent and all vying to be number one. For me, there's nothing more important than winning and surrounding myself with those who feel just as passionately about the game as I do and have an unrelenting desire to win a championship ring. That's what matters most to me. It's for this reason I've decided to take my talents to South Beach, Miami Heat.
All right! All right! Good choice.
talent they have on that team, they can win a championship this year.
You think so? And you know what that means?
I'm gonna get
Cha-ching!
I love it.
I know.
Yes, my man. All right, son. Congratulations.
I've been running.
3 letters. M-A-X, baby.
Dom we trust, baby.
Dom we trust.
Let me see this contract. Let me see this contract.
Gotta call me right back. I gotta call finally. Yo, fool, where you been? I've been trying to call you.
Mr. Freak?
Yo, who's this?
This is Officer Vasquez with the 9th Precinct.
Officer Vasquez? What did Vic do now?
Mr. Freak, there's been an accident. Look, we're gonna need you to come down to the following address as soon as possible.
What kind of accident? Put Vic on the phone.
I can't do that, sir.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to talk to Vic.
Look, sir, we need you to calm down as soon as you can.
No. Hey, listen. Put down the phone, and I don't want to hear it get picked up until Victor Van Leer's on the
give
phone.
me the phone.
Put Vic on the phone.
Mr. Freak, Mr. Van Leer was killed in a car accident.
What's going on? Give me the phone.
The car he was driving was registered to you. We were able to identify him from the
Listen
flyers
to
in
me.
his possession.
Freak,
I don't want to
phone.
talk to you no more.
Freak, give me the phone. Hi, excuse me. Hi. Yes. This is Cece. This is Freak's manager. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, yes, look, we're gonna need somebody to come down and identify Mr. Van Leer. Eyewitnesses say that he was involved in a car chase. 2 cars were chasing him, and as the chase escalated, he eventually lost control and crashed. Look, I'm really sorry for your loss.
Hello. Outside of the deceased, was anybody else injured?
Vic died in a car accident.
What?
Yeah, they said he was in a car chase.
No.
Freak, I'm sorry. He died.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Freak. Freak, I am so sorry.
Sis, all started here.
Yep, right here in the dome.
Yeah, when I was all about living the dream. Yeah. And knowing to be some nightmares.
As Daddy always says, all that glitters ain't gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss my brother Vic, though.
Deep down, he was a good person at heart, but he was never quite right. Something was always off with him, even when we were little growing up.
Yeah, I know, but I loved him anyway. I knew he was trying to take advantage of our friendship, but I didn't care. We were boys, ride or die. You know that.
Ride or die.
Just hope Vic finally found peace and depth that he never found in life.
Well, may he rest in power. When you really sit down and think about it, life is about the blink of an eye. And that's so quick. We spend a third sleeping in bed, a third trying to figure this thing called life out. Yo, by the time we think you got it all figured out, you only got a third of your life left.
Yeah, life's a trip.
Say that again.
Life's a trip.
10 times 10.
Well, honey. Hey, yo, shout out to my man Vic.
Shout out to Vic. Come on, let's bounce.
All right.
Yeah, I'm about to wake up the projects like I used to.
Better
remember?
not. You better not. You ain't kids no more.
Cece?
Hey.
Why are you sneaking up on us?
Man, we thought you two left town yesterday after the funeral.
We decided to stay one more day.
Oh, I'm so glad you did. I wish we had known you would come in. We would have made you something to eat.
Okay.
What y'all doing?
Yeah, chatting.
Yeah, talking about yesterday's service.
Oh, okay.
How you holding up, son?
You know what? I'm okay, Pops. But you know what? We love you two so much. And it's only now that I'm realizing how much you two sacrificed for Cece and myself. Hey, you know, Vic didn't really get to know his father growing up. And we were lucky to grow up in a household with 2 loving parents. So, and you know what's sad to say? People thought we had a highly unusual home in the projects.
Yeah, folks always talk about the negative effects of boys with no father in the home, but it affects girls too. And it's helped me in my relationships with men in my life.
What men?
Anywho, I know that all men are not dogs because I had a great father in the home. You, Daddy.
I was there too. He didn't do it alone now.
Yes, Mama, of course. It goes without saying.
Thank you, daughter. I did what my father did, and his father before that. A man, a real man, will always be involved in his children's lives. I love your mother. We had our ups and downs, but I love her more than life itself. You two are a direct result of that true love.
Yeah, we know that.
Switching subjects.
Yeah.
I know the both of you like I know the back of my hand. You said you were leaving after the service. Why are you here out of the blue?
Yeah, what's up?
Why gotta be all that?
Yeah, we can't stop by and show our love and appreciation for our loving parents. I'm highly offended.
I am appalled.
What's happening?
Yeah, come clean.
Okay. Me and Cece just want to give you a little present.
Yeah, a small token, a small repayment for everything you've done for us.
Yeah, all the sacrifices you've made.
And we want nothing in return but your love. And grandchildren.
But get married first.
Yeah, save your money.
But, Daddy, we really just
But, Daddy, nothing. You heard your father.
Well, maybe one day.
Maybe. But one day is not today.
Nope.
Okay. Well, for real, we do have an actual flight to catch tonight.
For real this
Yes,
time?
yes,
Okay.
for real this time.
Well, it's good to see you again.
Yes.
Love you,
Hey, y'all call us when you get there, okay?
We will.
As soon as you land.
Okay, Mama.
All right. Yeah, y'all
Okay,
call
Mama.
us as soon as you get back.
All right, as soon as you land.
All right,
Yes,
promise,
of
promise.
Take care of your brother.
Of course, always.
I got this. Don't trust.
Hey, did you forget something?
No, can you do me a favor and head to the sofa?
The sofa? What's at the sofa?
Just look behind the cushion.
Behind the cushion? Pete, come here.
What do they want now?
What's in the envelope?
Just look inside, Mama.
Pete, you open it. Hey, Frequency, what's this?
Does it look like it opens doors?
Keys to a house?
Uh-huh.
A new home?
Uh-huh.
Son, now I done told you and your sister 1,000,000 times. Me and your mother are very comfortable right where we are.
Yes, he's absolutely right.
This is Harlem, USA. Project or no project. This is our apartment. This is the home we made for you to raise you up right in. We're not moving like everybody else.
Let me talk
Tell
to
him something.
Frequency, we both appreciate it very much. I mean, we're very grateful.
Okay,
honey.
look, there's something else in the envelope.
Pete, he says look inside the envelope.
What?
Well, look inside.
Yeah. Wait already. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Baby, pack your bags.
We are living the dream. Oh.
Thank y'all. Love you.
All right, love you guys.
Love you.
Dear Freak, by the time you read this letter, I'll be long gone. I wrote this letter because it's the only way I think my voice will ever be heard. This piece of yellow paper is the only way I'll ever get any of you to stop, listen, and really get to know me, Victor Van Leer. My childhood was turbulent, but even in the most unsettling times, there was a break in the tide. Father was the rocky water, and my mom's was the gentle surf. Pops did a lot of foolish stuff, but when he wasn't trashed and was actually taking the time to be a father, he'd say, Vic, you got one life, a fragile life. God can take this life whenever he sees fit. So live, and live plentiful. Each day God gives, live it in abundance. My pops was a smart dude, the most dangerous kind, educated and street smart. And this apple didn't fall too far from the tree. My mom's, she was an angel. No matter how heavy the hand, she would do anything for me. And by chance, when I was casted into that darkness, she was the voice I followed back to the light. I was so young, too young. But my decaying flesh carries the scars and memories that won't fade. She's the reason I'm as loving as I was. She taught me to look at others as human beings and not objects. Now, whether it's pain, a simple kiss, hug, or I love you could disperse that rainy day. That's why I'll never understand. Why? Why? Why she, of all people, was taken from me. The only one good thing I ever had in my life. And that was my mother. You ever feel lonely? Well, I didn't have any siblings. No one would claim me as their own. It is the first time in my life I question the point of living at all. If it wasn't for your family taking me in, I swear I was going to open my wrist or jump in front of a train. But I found love. And I found it through my new family. Mr. Pete, man, he was the complete opposite of who my dad was. He was foreign to me. He was a good, honorable man, and to be honest, he intimidated me. I didn't believe I could ever be the man he tried teaching me to be. Miss Martha, damn. Real talk, I was in love with that woman. Frick, if you're reading this right now, I'm sorry. I never met one hottie that came close to her. Mr. Pete is a lucky dude. But unlike my dad, he could recognize the angel in his presence. Aside from my own mom, she's the only other person I truly think understood me. I just wanted to be loved, yo. I just wanted to belong. CC, man, I've seen her make the hardest dudes break at the wrist. I've seen her turn coal into diamonds and then back into coal again, just by doing this intense stare she do. CC is no joke. I love her, though. We used to be close. And again, I'm sorry, freak, but when your sister get all mad and on one, damn, I just... Whew. CC, I love you more than you will ever know. I hope in my time past you can finally forgive me. Yvette is beautiful. A woman about success, work ethic, and never settling for less. Which, that's why I didn't stand a chance. Freak was king, and me, a big, fat zero. She was cool, though. Chill. And when she wasn't being all uptight, that girl was mad funny. I could see why you fell in love with her. She could make any man better. She was exactly what I wanted, and definitely what you needed. Frequency vibrations, my boy, my blood. I'm sorry I couldn't be as great as you. I'm sorry I was your weight and not your pedestal. I wanted to be a lot of things. I thought I was the next prodigy. Then you hit that court, and I knew. It was it. It was you, freak. It was you. I didn't have much of a life, at least not one I could be proud of. I never said this to you, but I wanted to be you. All I wanted was a taste, just a little taste of everything I never had. Can you blame me? Like my dad said, life is short, and I just wanted to live it abundantly. I know it hurts, but your life would be better without me. There's nothing holding you down anymore, freak. I believe in you. And I always look out for you from above, B. Hey, bring that Jesus piece back for your boy, though, you know. That shuttle's work. I love you, freak. At least I did something right. At the end, I felt as though I had no place here anymore. I never felt as though I belonged. Maybe my greatness is in the heavens. maybe, just maybe, my greatness is you, freak. I just hope you and the fam remember me as I remembered my mom. Look at people like human beings, not objects. Because if you wait, it's often too late. So just say you love them now, man. Be the voice they can follow out of darkness. Be to them what my mother was to me. An angel. Your boy, resting in power, Vic.
Salutations, I am Sharonis Jackson, portraying the role of Frequency Vibrations, aka Freak. I am from the Inland Empire, California, Philadelphia born, just showing love to everybody out there. That's a FOF.
Hello world, it's your boy Wade Wilson, aka Vic Van Leer, Basquiat, and FOF, friend of Freak. Hey, I was born in Oakland, raised in Richmond, represent all day. Love y'all.
What's up, world? My name is Michelle Mitchenor. I play Cece. I'm representing Jersey. Shout out to my people on the shore and in the city. I'm now residing in LA, living the dream.
What's up, family? This is Gina Breedlove from Fort Greene, representing the Republic of Brooklyn, New York. I play Miss Martha. I wish you all so much love and peace.
What's up, everybody? My name is Arthur Richardson. I play Mr. Pete. I'm a GI soldier. That's Gary, Indiana, for those that don't know. And remember, it's not just a game.
What's up, y'all? My name is Anya Engel Adams, a.k.a. Yvette Ming Ching, and I'm originally from upstate New York by way of South Florida, representing for all the independent ladies. And just let them know we got our own, boo. Mwah.
Al Palagonia, born in Brooklyn, New York, raised in Queens, New York, reprising the role of super sports agent Dom Pagnotti. That's right, the man, the myth, the legend, the king, #1, the best. You see this watch? That's diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. That's like speed and power, and that's what I have. I'm the best, and I will represent you. Freaking and vibing, freaking and vibing, freaking and vibing. Go 2K16, yeah, boy!
Yo, hear me clearly and hear me good. I am Paul Garanghelli from Petaluma, California, also known as P-Town, home of the Butter and Egg Parade and Mocap Madness, and I play the team owner.
Hello, my name is Spike Lee. I hope you enjoyed our NBA 2K16 feature film, Living the Dream. Dolly, a little faster, a little faster. You know I'm on the dolly. This is my signature shot. We had a great, great time doing this. And as I said before, I've never done this before. It was a very, 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 very great learning experience for me. Worked with a great group of people in front of and behind the camera. And you know what? I want you to see everybody worked on this film. So crew, come on in. Keep going. Keep going. All right. Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing. Cut.
take them back.
Welcome to your second NBA season. Now that your career is progressing and your brand is growing, you will be challenged with managing increasing demands off the court. In between games, you'll have decisions to make on how to spend your off days. Will you refine your skill on the court and work on increasing your attributes in live practices? Do you want to earn fame and extra money by partnering with global brands? Or would you rather establish personal connections with some of the game's most influential personalities, which bring with them a variety of rewards? The choice is yours.
I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop. So would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace Guru? Word, that's how you feel up on this track? Little on that. What you trying to rap now? Yeah, you're right.
Gaming gives you some tips in my team.
I recommend if you're putting up a player on the auction block that you put them up for 4 hours.
We chat with the Cavs' J.R. Smith. I hear you play.
Absolutely.
And what's your favorite mode?
The Pro-Am.
Give you the latest updates and road to the finals. Get a chance to earn some VC, free TV, and tune in now. On today's episode, it's time to vote for your top play of the month. Robbie from Two Bros Gaming gives you some tips in my team.
I recommend if you're putting up a player on the auction block that you put them up for 4 hours.
We chat with the Cavs' J.R. Smith. You play.
Absolutely.
And what's your favorite move?
Welcome to Connect.
Updates and road to the finals, and you get a chance to earn some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. On today's episode, it's time to vote for your top play of the month. Robbie from Two Bros Gaming gives you some tips in my team.
I recommend if you're putting up a player on the auction block that you put them up for 4 hours.
We chat with the Cavs' J.R. Smith. I hear you play.
Absolutely.
And what's your favorite mode?
The pro-am.
Give you the latest updates and road to the finals, and you get a chance to earn some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. On today's episode, it's time to vote for your top play of the month. Robbie from Two Bros Gaming gives you some tips in my team.
I recommend if you're putting up a player on the auction block that you put them up for 4 hours.
We chat with the Cavs' J.R. Smith.
Absolutely. The pro-am.
And you get a chance to earn some VC. Tune in now. On today's episode,
Welcome to Live Practice. This is where you can improve your skills on the court by earning.
We gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity!
No shot! Watch it, Connor! Shooter's open! Get to him all! Watch Connor! Get to him! You got double. Back up. Corner. You got nothing. Look on. You got nothing. Strong foul. No foul. Come on. Ball. down three. Oh! Yep. Turn down. Use that. Use that. Huh?
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
I recommend if you're putting up a player on the auction.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing this will be a great year. Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Miami Heat. For Miami, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And, of course, Freak playing here tonight. You've probably heard his story by now, lost a friend of a long time in the offseason. Very tough to deal with, obviously. How hard is it going to be for him to get his focus back, Shaq?
It's going to be tough, Ernie. He lost someone that he knew for a long time, and it's going to weigh on him. This will be one of his most trying seasons of his career.
Man, I feel for Freak, man. It's not going to be easy. I mean, but it's an opportunity.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Zeller, he's checked in for Jefferson. Batum comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Jeremy Lamb. And then for Miami, Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bang comes in for Winslow. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. On the floor for Miami, Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Johnson is out there with Chris Bosh, and it's Freak in at the point. Walker with it, out defended by Freak, picked by Zeller. Off the pick, and there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Heat trail by 3. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson against Williams. Let's go. Miami no good on that time either.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take. Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Here's Dang. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Dang's got his first basket.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Now here's Walker. He's covered closely. And Zeller kicks to Lin. Zeller setting the pick for Lin. 5 to shoot. Back to Zeller. Dang grabs the miss. Miami trailing. Kicks it to Freak. Pass to Bosh. Shoots from the baseline. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And Batum kicks to Zeller. And it's Wade with the rebound. Miami's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bosh, the screen. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Knocked loose and stolen by Freak. Jumps up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
And Walker kicks to Batum. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Heat lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And here's Freak on the importance of preparing for games. You know, Clark, is there anyone that really doubts the importance of practice?
No, not at all. I mean, to get to any level of consistent performance, you've got to put the time in, and every player knows that. Some guys just take it to a different level. And Freak certainly has shown that he's willing to come early and stay late. And you can see the fruit of that labor in his game.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboard. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Miami, Freak in a two-guard. Dang out there with Solomon Hill. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Dragic in at the one spot. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Lynn, picked by Zeller. Here's Lee. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Freak kicks to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. The dish to Freak from downtown. The offensive rebound. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Winslow's checked in for the Heat. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Screen by Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Lynn. Lee dishes to Zeller. Lee kicks to Lynn. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat leading by 5. Inside, here's Dragic. Hill trying to break free, and that one's good.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Lynn kicks to Kid Gilchrist. He dishes it to Jefferson. That's short off the rim. Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. And here's Winslow. He has 6. Freak dishes to Hill. Lets it go with the 3. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Hill. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down. And checking out the numbers for Whiteside, he had a strong showing last season. And a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last year. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim and always hustles to get there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Lynn kicks to Zeller to stop the run. It's stolen by Dragic. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. Going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
Lynn kicks to Lamb. Rebound by the Heat. And it's Miami's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Dishes to Freak. Here's Snell. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Dragic the pass to Freak. Loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Here's Kid Gilchrist, and the Hornets miss again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Heat in 5th.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Marvin Williams is checked in for Cody Zeller. Batum comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And Walker subbed in for Jeremy Lin. .132 left to play here in the half. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Pass to Jefferson.
That's the wall.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists tonight.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Johnson, good.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Walker in the post, tries from the block. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 8 points for Al Jefferson. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 20-6 run. Bosh, a screen on Walker. Freak dishes to Bosh. And again, Miami with the triple.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Pick by Williams. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 6. Williams can't hit. Here's Bosh. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Miami ahead.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. First off, we've played a very balanced game. Attention to detail on offense and defense. We're out playing, simple as that. But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so everybody be ready. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. I don't care what the score is. We can't afford to coast. We have to play just as good after the half as we did before it.
All right, Charlotte, now we're in the quarter.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our end. Some changes for Charlotte. Zeller, he's checked in for Jefferson. Batum comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Jeremy Lamb. Then for the Heat, Johnson, he's checked in for Bosh. Dang comes in for Winslow. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then it's Zeller. Then there's Batum. And it's Williams at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
What are you doing?
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Dang, a screen on Williams. And it's Wade in the corner. All alone. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And that's now 7 points for Dwayne Wade.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And it's Walker penetrating. Excellent D there from Freak.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
The feed to Johnson. He kicks it to Whiteside. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
Hornets trail by 13. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Zeller, a screen on Wade. Lynn kicks to Zeller. There's the pass to Williams. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And it's Wade penetrating. Here's Freak. 9 feet out. And it's Wade. That time on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 4 assists now tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here at the end of the third.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Lee in for Kemba Walker.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
Clark, this was a physical game.
Yeah, but the awareness they had offensively to penetrate really was the difference.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Hornets.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Wade. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Freak, he's in at the point. Whiteside is out there with Hill. Then it's Weber, and it's Snell in at the 3 slot. There's a screen by Williams. Off the screen. Off on that one. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now, Dwayne Wade. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
Well, Dwayne Wade was at his best tonight, fellas. He's a ferocious competitor when he gets in the zone like that. That intensity on defense, those explosive moves to the rim, Dwayne Wade had it going on tonight.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started.
Critics might say you were just chasing numbers in a game tonight that was clearly in hand. Agree or disagree?
You know I don't agree with that. I'm going to play hard whenever coach puts me out there. And that's all there is to it. It's not about numbers or anything else. It's about the win and the fact that I give 100% on the court no matter the score or the opponent. Look, that's just how I'm wired.
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
That kind of thing doesn't matter to me. As long as we're winning games, I don't care how much I have the ball in my hands. I really don't. The team comes first. You know that.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
Look, last year went by in a flash, so I ain't even thinking about it no more. It's about what I can do now with this team right here. Vic's gone, and sometimes I still can't believe it. But he's in a better place, and that has nothing to do with my play this season. None. So from now on, let's not bring up my past, and let's keep these things to basketball only, all right? I'm ready to take the next step this season, and that's all you need to know. Thank you.